Hey guys, it is Deborah. Welcome to your dynamic hip mobility warm-up routine. In today's workout, we are going to mobilize our hips and increase our heart rate so that we can burn fat for the rest of the day. Now, the way we're going to do that is by taking 10 moves per round. There are 2 rounds. We're going to do each move for 30 seconds, making each round 5 minutes long, back to back, no breaks. We're going to repeat those same 10 moves into round 2 and take a 30-second break in between, making this 10 minutes of non-stop work. Your hips are going to be loose, your heart rate's going to be high, and you are going to be feeling so good. This is a phenomenal workout to do before you do any other activities you got planned going for the day. That's going to be using your hips. It's also just really good to do if you have stiff hips and want to feel loose. All right, guys, the moves for today are
knee tap marches, squat and leg lifts, left and right, plank walkouts, forward folds, chair squats into forward fold, wide-legged forward fold, wide-legged lunges left and right, low lunge with hip flexor extension, ending with squat with a shuffle and lift.
All right, now that you know the moves, let's begin. I'll start the timer. We're gonna start with our high knees taps. So lift your knees, reaching on over with the opposite arm. You're gonna be engaging your obliques here. So use your abdominals to help twist your torso, reaching on over with your hands. Now, starting on out, you might not be at your full pace, but as we move through this routine, you're gonna notice your hips loosening up a lot more. Squat and leg lift, squat and leg lift. Now, you need to engage the sides of your glutes. So if you want to, put your hands on your butt so that you can send the message from your brain to your glutes to fire. By all means, you can do so. Lifting, abducting the legs. All right, we're gonna go to our plank step out. Coming on out to plank. Lifting back on up. If you need to bend your knees to come down, you can. Total body warm up here. How you doing, guys? Beautiful. Keep going. And out. Up. Now we're gonna go into forward fold. Folding at the hip joints. If you need to bend your legs because your hamstrings are tighter, that's fine. Bend them like this. You're still lifting your sit bones to the ceiling. Your heart to the forward, to the front of the room. Lengthening out your torso. Waking up those hips. You got it, guys. Begin to pick up your pace. Sit into a squat or a chair pose. Coming down and up, down and up. You got it. Waking up those hips. Your heart rate should be increasing by now. I know mine is. I'm feeling really good. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my pace as I can. I'm feeling looser. Keep going. Down and up, down and up. Now we're gonna move it from our chair to our forward fold, combining the 2 moves for a dynamic hip movement. All right, guys, you're doing great. Make sure you lift your abs up off of the pubic bone, creating space. Keep those thigh bones in your hip socket. Excellent work. Feeling looser? All right, let's come on out to a wide-legged forward fold. Feet parallel to the edges of your mat. Finding your forward fold again. Only fold so far that works for you. And if you need to bend your legs a little bit because of your hamstring tightness, you can either decrease the width of your your gait, your stance. But this is great for the inner thighs, groins, glutes, and hamstrings. Side to side now. Feel a little bit more of those inner thighs. Press your butt back. Ooh, I'm starting to break a sweat. Feels good, huh? You got it, keep going. Back and forth. Wake up. Those groins, those legs, those hips. 1 minute left in this round after this move. All right, we're gonna swivel down to a low lunge, lifting on up to a hip flexor stretch. Swiveling to the other side, adding some dynamic, playful movement in here because why not play, right? Hip flexor stretching is so good, especially if you're sitting all day. They tighten right on up. But honestly, they're good for everybody because it's such a tight muscle. Down, shuffle over, lift. Squat, shuffle, lift. Again, getting those outer glutes, squeezing muscle to bone in your butt. If you want to lift on up to your tippy toes, you can get those calves engaged. Otherwise, feel this dynamic movement. The final move in this round. Heart rate should be up. 30-second rest. I'm feeling pretty good. Already getting sweaty here. All right, round two. We're gonna go through all of the same movements again. So you're gonna be able to pick up the pace here because now you're a little bit warmer. So exhale, begin to soften the breath and the body to calm the heart rate back down, and then we'll be able to begin our second round. So get into position. Here we go. Knee taps. You can increase the pace here, twisting at the torso. You got it, guys. Come on. 1 rep is better than none. You're gonna keep the heart rate on up, burn all those extra calories, keep the metabolism high throughout the rest of your day. Keep going. And I know there are some days that I didn't sleep very well for whatever reason. I am stressed, or I had a bad day, and I'm tired, but I still show up for my workout. I still get it done, and I feel better. I'm proud of myself. And even if I'm slower on one day than the next, I know by just showing up, I have allowed myself step outs now. I've allowed myself to get back in touch with my body, which in turn has me being a better person, honestly, to myself, to my family, when I show up to work, to my coworkers, to my body, and all those. All right, forward fold. Whew, my heart rate's up. How you guys doing out there? Feeling good? Keep going. You can pick up the pace. Again, moving through your end ranges of motion. We're waking up the joints, guys. Getting some movement in, starting our day off. We're preparing ourselves for our other activities. This feels so good. All right. So in this moment, you're not competing squat or chair. You're not competing with anybody. You're not competing with me. You're not competing with anybody else but yourself. And you're gonna get through this because we're already almost halfway through this round. You got it. Keep going. On our chair pose. And I am sweating and I feel so good. And we're gonna move in to our forward fold into our chair. Forward fold into our chair. You feel it? I know, isn't this good? Fold, chair. Fold, chair. fold, chair. So good. Next up is my favorite move, wide-legged forward fold. Oh my goodness. I just love this move. I have such tight hips that when I do this move all the time, like every day, it helps me loosen up. It also helps me, because my hips are twisted, to understand where each thigh bone is relative to its hip socket. And that's really important, to being able to control side to side now. Another one of my favorite moves. I'm gonna come down a little bit lower because I'm feeling nice and loose. Whew. Oh my God, I feel so good. Switching between the two. We only have 1 minute left after this, guys. I have a hair. There it is. All right, keep going. All right, swivel to our hip flexor stretch. Oh my goodness. I feel so much looser than when I started. Me too. Keep going, guys. This is it, the final minute. Don't give up. One move, this is it. We got the squat shuffles. Come on, give me everything you got. Lift up to those toes if you can. Lift up to those toes if you can. Come on, heart rate's up. Keep going. This is it. If you don't want to lift up to the toes, you're just lifting up onto your feet. If you are really energized, you can even add a jump in at the end here. I'm on the second floor, so all of these moves are low impact. My neighbors never yell at me. Whew. All right, let's just hang on down, grabbing opposite elbows, allowing ourselves to counterbalance all of that energy into stillness. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Rolling on up. Take a big stretch. Lifting back. Whew. And guys, that was amazing. I am dripping with sweat and I love it because you know what? My hips feel loose. I feel energized. I feel so good. I can go out and go for a long walk if I wanted to, or whatever else I have planned for the day in terms of my workout. So thank you so much for joining me here today. I am so proud of you. So go ahead and give yourself in this video a thumbs up for just doing that work. Look guys, sweat, it's a real thing. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below which move was your favorite. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe to Aline Postures and I will see you in the next workout. Bye.